Hey Nancy, I want to apologize for the delay in sending the video, but I wanted to give you a video of the few things that we worked on. We did some short game, chipping and pitching and things like that the other day, so I wanted to talk to you about that and the setup and the form and everything. So we're going to get started here, and we're going to start off with the chipping. The chipping, remember, is a short shot that's used just off the green, which has a little bit of air and a lot of roll. So visually it would look like it goes in the air like this and then rolls more. I mean, if you think of a ratio 1 to 4 or 25% air, 75% roll. And the way you're setting up to this is you're putting your feet together as you have in the video. The ball's relatively in the middle of your stance, maybe slightly back towards your right foot. Okay? You're going to lean majority of your weight, 60 or 70%, on your front leg, and you're going to form a lowercase y with your arms and the club. So feet close together, ball middle to a little bit back, form a lowercase y with the club and the arms. Now all you're going to do is you're going to swing this lowercase y back. As you can see, you keep the form of the y very good. And really this shot, I mean, this might be a little long for the shot. This shot's going to stay somewhere around knee height. So you want to go the club to swing back around knee height. Maybe a little higher is okay, but not very big. Remember, try to take a smaller swing. So there. And then you're going to come through. And you can notice that your weight and everything stays on your front leg. And then all you're doing is just brushing the grass as you go through, striking a little bit down on the ball, but more or less just think about brushing the grass and then finishing in another Y. So you can see how that finishes there. And remember, you can see how the club actually points to the ground this way. So you never want the club to point up in the air this way. That means you went a little bit too far or tried to use your wrists. So again, chipping is a small shot, 25% air, 75% roll. Start with your feet together, or feet close together, weight on the left side. Start with a lowercase y at the setup, then swing that lowercase y back and through about the same distance back and through, and hit your shot. And I'm going to show you, I think we have one here for you that you did. Gets up in the air a little bit, goes. Okay, so that's your chipping. Now pitching is a little bit different. Now pitching is a shot that you use to get over something. It has more air and less roll. So let's just say it's, with a sand wedge or a pitching wedge, you're probably going to have about 50-50. So it's going to go in the air about 50% and then roll about 50%. So what we have to do is we have to change your swing and your setup a little bit. So what we do for pitching is, again, it's used to go over something, so that we were going over this bunker over here. We're trying to get it over the bunker to the hole. So what we did is we made your feet a little bit wider. So you can see your feet a little bit wider. The ball is in the middle of your stance. Okay. Again, you're starting off with that Y shape at the start. And then what you're going to do is you're going to swing back, and we call it hinge the club up to L. And you can see you make a nice little L between the club and the left arm. I'll make that a little neater. See the L. And then what you're going to do is you're going to swing down and swing through to Y. So you swing down like a normal swing, hit the grass, and then you swing to your Y. So L to Y is your pitch shot. And you can see that's really very, very close to a full swing. And you can see how much grass you really are taking. This is very important to note that you want to take plenty of grass. Very good. So again, swing from L to Y. Again, the ball is going to fly about 50% of the time and roll about 50% of the time. Okay? And most of the time you're going to be hitting this shot from a little bit further away from the green, maybe anywhere from 20 to 50 yards. You'll be hitting it a lot in the rough to get over bunkers, over all the rest of the rough to get to the green. So you'll probably hit a lot more of these types of shots than the other ones. And again, the club that you want to use for this here is a pitching wedge, just like the chip shot. So you're going to use the same club for the chip and for the pitch shot. Or let me rephrase, I'm sorry. We started off with the chip shot, we used a 7-iron, I'm sorry. So use a 7-iron for your chipping and a pitching wedge for your pitch shots. So with that, this is something that you can practice at home. You can use some wiffle balls in a yard, or do some little chips around the house with some wiffle balls. But please let me know if you have any questions, and we're going to go over some new stuff this week. Always a pleasure, and have a great week.